What up YouTube, it's your boy Anime Specialist. So this was a really good episode of One Piece. I really liked it. There was a lot of reveal about Katakuri's power, so let's get right to it. Something that I forgot to talk about in my last One Piece review is how Luffy didn't use Gear 4 Tankman like he used against Cracker. Because he was that big, because he ate that much mochi in last week's episode, I thought he was going to use Gear 4 Tankman, but he didn't. He used a Gear 4 Bounceman, the first one. So I was really surprised. I would have liked him to use Tankman because I really like the different design on this form, but it's okay. Anyway, we finally learned how Katakuri's power actually works. So when Luffy was hitting him, he wasn't going through him. It's just that Katakuri was changing the form of his body and evading the hit that Luffy was doing with the help of his observation haki future sight. So because he can see the future, he knows when and how to reconstruct his body to dodge and evade every hit that Luffy gives. So I really think it was really interesting because we know that Katakuri's Devil Fruit power is a special kind of Paramecia. It's different than any other Paramecia Devil Fruit power. So with this special Devil Fruit power plus future sight, his power is kind of overpowered, you know. So that's why he's that strong. Plus he uses Block Muchi with Armin and Haki, so it's even stronger than it's supposed to be. So that's why Katakuri is that strong. Just think about it. We know that he has future sight, but it doesn't mean that he can't be hit. But because he has the Mochi Mochi no Mi fruit, he can manipulate parts of his body to evade Luffy's hits. So that's OP, man. That's why he's that strong. And it's a really interesting way of using his power. I really didn't think about it. Oda is a genius, bro. But anyway, at the beginning of the episode, we saw that Luffy was just beating up Katakuri, and the reason why he wasn't able to evade is because he wasn't concentrated enough, and when he relaxed and everything, he can use observation haki. So you have to be relaxed to use observation haki. So when he relaxed, he was able to counterattack, and from now on, he was just beating up Luffy without any difficulties. Something that I'm really wondering, at the end of last week's episode, we saw that Luffy was dodging and evading every attacks that Katakuri was doing. I thought it was because his observation haki was getting better and he developed future sight, but in this episode he was just getting hit by Katakuri easily. So I'm wondering if maybe he doesn't know how to use his new kind of observation haki yet, or if it's because it wasn't really that, you know. Maybe I'm tripping or something, but Luffy wasn't evading and dodging the attacks of Katakuri like he was doing at the end of the episode last week. So I'm wondering maybe if he had future sight and he doesn't know how to control it, or if he just was dodging, you know. But this part of the episode was actually really crazy because we know that Brûlé said that Katakuri never was down on his back, and because of that he remembered it, and because he was going to go down on his back because Luffy just hit him as hard as he could, he used his head to not fall on his back. So I thought it was a little bit funny because I guess it means a lot to him to not be on his back and everything. So yeah, it was kind of funny to me. Next, he used a new kind of ability. He basically used a giant block Muchi, and he's like controlling them by distance. So maybe it's because he doesn't want to get hit by Luffy, or it's because it's gonna hit Luffy harder. Maybe, I don't know. But it was kind of cool. I didn't really care about it, but yeah. There's a moment that I really wanted to talk about. It was between Pudding and Sanji. Pudding was just saying how strong Katakuri is and how he never lost in his life. And Sanji just said that Katakuri was going to lose for the first time right now against Luffy. So I thought it was a really cool moment for Sanji, and how he trusts and believe in Luffy. I just thought that it was a really cool moment. But anyway, it was a really good episode in my opinion. I really liked how they showed us the power of Katakuri and how he uses it. These last few episodes has been really good, especially last week's episode. The animation and everything was good, the new opening, and I really like the music that we saw in this week's episode. It was really good, especially at the beginning. But anyway, I do One Piece reviews every Saturday, and I do other anime related things every single week, so subscribe for that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out. Peace.